just trying to chase it down APF. APF, though, just moving away, wants nothing to do with this, trying to break the ankles of Tryhard. Mediocrity somehow in that mix-up, I do believe, went down to Tryhard as well. So Tryhard with one elimination under his belt already. He's going to see where APF is, and it looks like Tryhard was forced into an armor swap here, but wants to keep the aggression going in onto APF. APF going to use that F to break away here, trying to get out, trying to use charge left click on those dual Hallies, but the staff, the reach, just a little too strong for him as Tryhard is able to come out on top, and I do believe that is going to be his 5th elimination. So it looks like Mediocrity went down to APF, but Tryhard still able to find that extra elimination he was looking for with that Vermilion Bird's Might here under his belt. He only has 30 seconds left remaining on it, but he has 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on his Valiant Challenge, so he's going to have to look to head towards that next Realm of Yang if he wants to buy himself a little bit of protection from everybody on the map knowing that position, Moxie.
King Cobalt caught out on the Justina, loses a huge majority of that blue armor. Thankfully, they are inside Plume, so it should be easy to be able to break away from the chase. Yizhao turning onto Numza instead, going to be able to find the kill. And something that's really interesting is that these Hattie players, they are incredibly strong, like we talked about. They do have a lot of mobility, so inside things like the Realm of Yang. The fact that they're able to just kite around and still keep healing on the move and in the ultimate as well, and you can't even light stagger them out of being able to cancel that reset. It very much does feel like you just have to wait the Hardy ultimate out for as long as possible. But I think one of the biggest counters we're going to see to Hardy is not a hero as much as a weapon, because staff is actually looking really strong if you think about it. We saw it from Tryhard there, where he's able to use the reach of that staff to be able to catch on once the F2 has been used, right? But you also have to remember that staff, unlike Spear, gets a golden focus without needing hit confirm. Hardy and triple charge in the ultimate does get a golden state, but if you're able to just catch the moment that he comes in for that triple charge with the overhold on that staff, you're going to be able to clank it and survive a little bit longer, as well as potentially do enough damage with a vertical overhold to knock him out of that flight and leave him vulnerable for the 3 seconds, as Yizhao is going to be, well, unfortunately waiting more than 3 seconds for the next lobby to reform. Yizhao going down. Taka always having a little bit of trouble dealing with those third parties. F2 now going to be invested from Tryhard to be able to break away from NKK. There's the range on the staff that we were talking about. Tryhard thinking about maybe going for the charge LMB, not going to be able to land the hit. However, that legendary staff doing so much damage in the light confirms that he actually forces the Takeda into using the V1. Tryhard sent aerial. NKK not able to capitalize on the damage and potential combo string, however, as Tryhard is going to fall to the ground, and the Takeda is going to use the opportunity to look to run away. Does Tryhard double down on trying to find this elimination, or does he position himself for that second Realm of Yang? Looks like he still wants to try and find this kill onto NKK. He is not moving towards a Realm of Yang. He's instead moving towards where he thinks that Takeda has run off to, because he knows that the ultimate has been invested and he's still got an ultimate of his own to hold on to. So ring around the rosies we go. Back onto the low ground, onto the rooftop. Tryhard still trying to figure out exactly where this Takeda has gone, and as a result, APF might actually take this Realm of Yang for free. No one steps forward onto the plate to challenge him.
Yeah, APF is going to be very happy about this turn of events coming in. It's going to be a legendary staff, which is going to be a huge, huge weapon for him to have in the back pocket here. He already has the Juggernaut at level 3 as well, coming out with the buff. Oh my goodness, just barely able to walk away from that natural Bane's Breath. It looked like 2 hits would have potentially juggled him there, and if he had been locked into a third one, that could have actually been APF eliminated from the lobby here, as we turn to King Cobalt with a massive parry onto Tryhard into the staff turnaround with the rejuggle. The terrain actually saving him from getting TOD'd there, as Tryhard going to burn the ultimate and immediately de-ult to save some of that percentage. APF coming in with a massive parry onto King Cobalt now as well. King Cobalt going to lose a legendary weapon and feel forced away. That legendary staff that used to belong to Tryhard that he parried, getting immediately parried away by APF. APF with 3 gold weapons in the back, and King Cobalt just trying to break ankles and find a place to find that reset he so desperately wants. The grapple continuing to come in, though. This time it looks like it's Miss You. Oh my goodness, Tryhard and APF. King Cobalt, no place to go. All 3 of these players hungry for the elimination. Tryhard returning the favor from earlier, just needs to find one hit on the staff. There it is. Tryhard waiting for the bloom to come through. He's able to get his hands on it, but now he has to deal with both APF and Miss You coming in for the chase onto him. He's going to use that staff to break away, and Tryhard will be able to find the reset he needs.
Yeah, but he's still on blue armor. So he's going to try and make his way back to that body and pick up the broken purple to be able to get that reset, find the upgrades. That's so unfortunate for the Justina, because like you said, they had the kill locked down. And unfortunately, the terrain, they go onto the ledge hang. And as a result, Scale Rush as a follow-up. And Tryhard is able to survive long enough to golden focus with the Hardy abilities, break away from the fight. And the attention turns instead onto the Justina. And as a result, because you get blitzed down by APF with this legendary staff, the ultimate, it's forced those free dashes invested incredibly quickly, and APF is able to continue pressuring before the Justina is able to fully break sight and cut noise to be able to slip away into one of the many hallways of Plumed. APF looking incredibly stacked at the moment on this Hardy pick. 3 kills to their name, so they're still going to be trying to play for placement if they want to be able to walk away with a win over Tryhard, who is, I believe, on something like 6 or 7 kills when we last saw them. Miss You does have Stanchion Sky Pillar, unfortunately does not have the staff to be able to actually get to utilize that potential silence. Soul Shatter on the fan, however, as well as Poison Slash, one of the pettiest soldiers in the game that can sometimes still find you an elimination. Nunchuck Sap and Splitter also not really going to be getting to see a whole lot of value other than that sap, as Miss You does see Tryhard into the distance, swaps over towards the fan to be able to utilize that potential mobility and also potential Soul Shatter in the back pocket. The overhold into the bow swap, committing onto the LMB, throwing it out, trying to bait Tryhard into anticipating when they would throw the actual focus, and Tryhard whiffs the parry. Miss You able to come in with so much damage, forcing the F2 now invested from that Hardy. Miss You not going to be going into the blue charge from that staff. Does have to use the free shell form, however, will be able to tap dodge over the vertical that Tryhard was trying to land once the free shell form had been invested, as Miss You continues now with the first state charges of the RMB to buy themselves as much space as possible. They've noticed that APF has appeared on the horizon. They notice now that they're potentially caught in the middle between both of these players, and they want to make sure that neither of them are in a state to actually commit to this fight. And third party onto the Justina, uppercut confirmation into 2 horizontals, into another horizontal enabled by the slope, and Miss You is forced into burning the Justina ultimate to burn themselves out of the fight.
Oh my goodness, Miss You in such a sorry state here. The re-grapple coming in, NNK with the weapon swap into the musket, picks up the elimination from downtown. What a shot as we immediately turn over to NNK. Gets the grapple, able to go into the weapon swap and find such a quick elimination. Miss You thought they were home free, but NNK comes out of nowhere. Tryhard gonna turn on to NNK now. NNK not able to find any value here with the staff as Tryhard continues to keep things going. And if I'm not mistaken, Tryhard was able to loot that body, pick up the purple fan, and likely now has that sky pillar, and he's able to pick up the elimination onto NNK. Tryhard and APF, the last 2 remaining players in the lobby here, as that natural Bane's Breath coming down here in the mid game. Oh my goodness, the grapple recombo into the RMB on the fan, into the cleanup with the jumping RMB. Tryhard, ladies and gentlemen,